Hello, folks. I am your host, the Dynamite Crypt, and this is Comic Fever. I am your host. And I just did that backwards. But anyway, so I'm your host, the Dynamite Crypt, and this is Comic Fever. And today on Comic Fever, we have Steve Rogers' Captain America number 18, non-spoiler review. Spoiler review. So, first up, non-spoiler review. What do we have? We have writers are Nick Spencer and Donnie Cates. Artists are Javier Pina and Andre Guinaldo. Uh, Color artist is Rochelle Rosenberg. Letterer is Feces Joe Carmagna. And cover artist is Elizabeth Torque. The art is decent. The storyline is right on with how it's going. Not much can be said about it as it would lead to spoilers, but all in all, it is a great book. Yeah, like I said, there's not much in ways of spoilers, not much in ways of non-spoiling without spoilers. It's a good contrasting book of light and dark. Uh, but it's an all-around great book. But this is the cover. Uh, but anyway, that out of the way, that is the non-spoiler review, and as I say at the end of all my reviews, I'll see you on the other side. If you have not stopped, if you're still with me, then this is the spoiler review of Steve Rogers' Captain America, number 18. And let me begin by saying one thing I loved about the story of Secret Empire is it doesn't seem, to me anyway, to need a whole lot of series to fill in gaps. That being said, we get into the spoiler end of this book. It starts off kind of in between, like, I almost want to say 3 and 4 of Secret Empire. It starts off in Atlantis. Namor is thinking over the request of Hydra. Hydra has requested that Namor and the Atlanteans give over their cosmic cube fragment, as they hold one down there in Atlantis. And but he's thinking on it. Then it transitions over to breaking news over in Brussels of an emergency meeting with the United States, during which Captain America addresses the United Nations. He briefly goes back to Atlantis. Namor still sitting on his Atlantean throne thinking. His guard comes in and asks if he wishes to watch as Captain America addresses the nations. Namor just waves him off, and he goes back to Captain America giving his speech. He begins his speech by saying that the world has not ended, but how things are about to change, and all that change will be in lieu of the help from Hydra. He continues his speech by citing how there will be some opposition to the helping hand of Hydra, but those who do stand against Hydra will be met with quick and just action. How things will go in Hydra's favor, and and will impose its will on things, making the world a better place. Hydra does not need the nations, but the nations need Hydra. There will be no more negotiations between countries, it will just be the way it is. However, halfway through the meeting, it is cyberjacked, and quickly we learn it is those over in Wakanda, more specifically T'Challa, king of the Wakandians, and Black Panther. T'Challa, having refused the quest for Cosmic Cube Fragment, has not only dealt with but disposed of the Hydra agents that were sent there to receive it. The reader is given brief scenes of the slaughtering of Hydra agents. He goes back to Captain America in front of the nations, and he quickly calls a halt to the meeting. However, as Captain America leaves the meeting hall, he is met up with Namor and his crew. Cap talks to Namor and tells him that his time for request is running short, and that if the cube isn't handed over, they will take it. Namor acts as if he is only there for a diplomatic solution, and Captain tells Namor to be careful with his words. After this, we are shown the aftermath of a war between Atlantis and Hydra, and Atlantis is in ruins. The last few scenes are of Namor afterwards thinking of all he has lost and his surrender of the cube. And that is where we are ended. Like I said in the beginning of this review, it's I'm liking the fact that these aren't like all over the place. Like you don't need to buy 100 different stories to know what is going on in the Secret Empire storyline. But to be honest, this does fill in a lot of gaps with what happened and why Namor eventually hands over the cube. And anyway, alright, this has been my non-spoiler and spoiler review of Captain America number 18. I thank you all. And as I say at the end of all my reviews, I'll see you on the other side. Thank you and have a good day.